Okay, as you guys saw in the title, I got rid of my Camaro. I got a new car. The reason I got rid of my Camaro is because there was just way too many problems for me to fix to get it to be a reliable car, and then on top of that, to modify it to be a drift car. And the amount of aftermarket parts for it to be a drift car, I think there's only like 2 people that I know of that sell them, and it just wasn't gonna be a viable option for me. Now, I love my big V8s. I still love my 350, still got one in the truck. Don't worry, I still have that comp cam that I was gonna throw in the Camaro. I might be throwing that in the truck. I replaced the optic spark, I replaced the spark plugs, I replaced the ignition control module and the coil, and I still had a misfire, which means I had something completely different. I never replaced the wires, but even if I replaced those, I feel like it still would have been something completely different. And it's just not something that I want to get into. It might have been like a computer issue. It would have cost way more to fix it than what the car was actually worth, and kind of had to measure that out. So I got a new car. Hopefully you guys like it. It has an engine I've been wanting for a while. Quite a bit of aftermarket parts for it, and it's gonna be a really good daily car while I'm just working on it while I'm actually getting it ready to drift. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you guys like the car and what you guys would do to it.
Alright guys, I'm heading over to U-Haul right now to pick up a trailer because I'm getting rid of my Camaro. You guys probably already saw the title. If you can take a guess as to what that is, I'll show you guys later in the video. But hopefully it goes through because I've always wanted a Japanese car, specifically rear-wheel drive, and especially with the engine this car has in it, because, I don't know, it's just an iconic engine to me. Call me a fanboy, that's just what it is. After I pick up the trailer, I'll catch you guys up on what's happening next. Alright, just pick up the trailer. I don't know if you guys can see it back there. Probably better through here. So I'm gonna run home, load my car, and head to Rantoul and hopefully trade the car. Okay, we just dropped off the U-Haul trailer. My girlfriend's driving the car right now back to the house, so I'll show you guys what it is once we get there. Oh my god, I am so excited, you have no idea. Like, I love my American V8s, I love 350 specific, what the Camaro has and what this Silverado has right now. But this engine, I've been wanting this engine for a while. It's an engine that a lot of people fanboy and fangirl over. But it's kind of the dumbed down version of this engine. Alright, so it's the next day. Camera died as I was recording the last bit, and I was super tired, so I didn't feel like recording more, plus it got dark. But here's the car. 1993 Lexus SC300 with a 2J inside of it. Now, this one is actually super clean. There's like no rust underneath. The interior is super clean except for like a few parts, like that part here, and it's the same on the passenger side. Apparently it's super common. Whatever that spot is there, the carpets are a bit nasty, have some stains, but that's really about it. And as for the seats, the only thing wrong with the seats on the passenger side is a few scrapes there, but that's really about it. This is the part of the car I'm most excited about. 2JZ. This has been a dream engine of mine for a while, and luckily I have one now. It's a 2JZ GE, not the GTE, which is the turbo version with thicker rods and I think like higher compression. That came on turbo Supras. I don't know a whole lot about them. I did some research, mainly about turbos and shit, because turbo would fit perfectly there. The hood struts don't work, but for some reason they're working now. They didn't work when I was checking it out yesterday. Let's see, the entire engine is stock. Previous owner said he didn't do anything to it. The owner before him replaced the timing on it, which is great because it runs perfect. The only issue with it is it's squealing really bad when I turn. Obviously the power steering pump, so that's going to be replaced sometime soon. And that K&N intake, don't like it there. Get too much hot air coming in from the engine bay, so I'm probably going to relocate that or put in the stock air box, because the guy I got it from actually gave me the stock air box. I also went to Walmart and picked up a phone holder because it make it a lot easier to record myself without having to hold the phone while I'm driving. And they're having a sale on shop lights, $12 for a LED shop light. It has wiring for a sub. I'm probably gonna rip all that out. I'm not into big sound systems anymore. I used to be in high school, but now not so much. They're heavy, they add extra weight. It's kind of pointless. But hey, if you're into that, more power to you. It sounds cool. This car is already way fancier than any of the other cars I've ever had. I mean, it has power seats. The Camaro had them, but didn't work. It has a trunk release. Camaro had it, also didn't work. And it has gas cap release, which is super cool. And you can lock all that there and then use the spare key. It even comes with a turbo ball cooler. The trunk actually opens, which I'm my Camaro never did because the owner before me had the keys all switched out. See, I already got my reusable bags in there. But yeah, it's wiring for subs. Gotta get rid of all that. Probably just give it away. They took out the CD changer, which I'm actually kind of sad about because that's actually pretty cool. I love old 90s technology like that and old 80s stuff. The gas tank is right behind here. The hood struts don't work on this either, or sorry, the trunk struts don't work on this, so I'm gonna have to get those replaced. But other than that, the paint is really nice. It needs a quick wash. There's a few bad parts there, like clears rubbing off there. There's some chips in the hood up there. The headlight I'm gonna need to take apart to clean out the inside and then reseal it. But I might just get some aftermarket ones because I've never been a fan of stock headlights with like the lines like that. I know it's better for distributing the actual beam of light, but never been a fan of that. All right, I'll go ahead and start it. It does have like 140 miles, I think. Yeah, you guys heard the loud squeal. That was the power steering bump. But yeah, it has 148,000 miles, which is amazing. My Camaro had 200,000 when I got rid of it. The LCD monitor here for like my heat and all that is all burnt out. Those are actually pretty cheap. I've been looking online for those. The air works. Well, it did work. There we go. It only works on high though. That won't turn down. I think it's because they replaced the radio and messed something up there, but I can control it by turning off there, auto, off there, not a huge deal. The stock power or stock volume button doesn't work because, well, obviously this here. It is automatic, not a huge deal to me because I know it's pretty rare to find a manual SC300, especially I think like after 97 they stopped making the manuals in them, which I'll need to double check myself on that. Someone just told me on a forum. Heated seats work. That is a big plus, especially when winter starting. You get your ashtray. I think the cigarette lighter actually does work. So if I need to charge my phone, there's that. Cup holder with some change that came with the car. I didn't even know you could take that out. That's cool. Gonna have to bolt that down. Lots of room in here. That charger came with the car. There's a cigarette lighter in the control for the radio. See, the LED dials are burnt out on it, so I can't see how hot it is. The RPMs, unless it's like really bright outside, and I can barely see it on the video, but I can see it past the screen. The speedometer doesn't work. It reads like 15 miles below what you're actually driving, so I got to be careful with that one. Something really cool that I didn't know these had is basically a track mode where power to ECT, which is I think electronically controlled transmission, and it actually changes your basically your tune on here. It helps if you're more of a aggressive driver, like always putting your foot to the floor like I am. And then your normal is just kind of like your regular eco. See, all the windows work. Door locks all work. The window lock button works too. There's also a window lock button here. I'm not entirely sure what that does. Because it just has window lock, but that's that here too. So I'm not entirely sure why that's there. No, I don't know if the handbrake works. I guess we can figure that out. Just put it in reverse. I'm on the hill. Nope, doesn't work. That was my hood shutting. I completely forgot it was up. But yeah, that doesn't work, so that's cool. All right, so let's go for a quick drive. Just to kind of give you guys my, oh well, I didn't even notice up here. They actually got this, so this car is actually from Indiana. I live in Illinois right now, but the guy I got it from used to live in Indiana. That's where he got it from. He got it from Expressway Dodge. I know exactly where that is in Indianapolis. That's actually kind of cool. I've never had a sunroof. I've only had a T-tops, so just turn the handle, pop it off. But this works. I can tilt it up, tilt it down, and then it goes all the way back. Like it goes into the roof, which I find really cool. I've never had a sunroof before, so that's really cool. It's cold, so I'm gonna close that. All right, so now I'm just gonna go for a quick drive, kind of
show what I do like, what I don't like of the car. I will say one quick thing. I'm a tall guy. I'm only like 5'11", so I'm already hitting this, and my seat is all the way down to the bottom. So I think I can tilt it back a little bit. It's a little too far. I don't like my seat being. But yeah, I'm 5'11", and my head's already hitting the roof here, which is okay. I don't mind it too much, but it's gonna be bad if I have like a helmet in here or something. I need to get a new foam mount because it's shaking quite a bit, but for now it's gonna be fine. I need to get an alignment. My wheel is turned like at a slight angle, and I'm going straight. It's pretty bumpy, as you can tell. I think I need to get a wheel balance. The interior door handle is broke on the driver's side, which isn't bad because my Camaro's is broke on the outside. I'm just in regular normal mode, and it has quite a pick me up. Because I'm going 20 right now, and my GPS is saying I'm going 35. So that's cool.
Yeah, mainly cosmetic wise, I want to lower it, do a paint job. For the back, I'm definitely going to need a spoiler and a roof spoiler because this just looks boring. It looks just like a grandma car. So I'm thinking duckbill spoiler, roof wing. Really love the look of those. Definitely gonna get a different bumper, or at least even a Grad Effects kit for it. I want to go wide body at some point. I've been seeing a KVD body kit for these that looks amazing. But that'll be later on in the future with like 3-piece wheels and all that. See, I'm gonna attempt to wrap it myself. Either that or take it to like a Mako shop just so they can do like a really cheap paint job on it. Still not sure on the color yet. Definitely gonna need a new front bumper. This one is boring. Gonna get a splitter or something for the front for now, something cheap. Wheels definitely need some work. These are just boring wheels. Definitely gonna get some maybe 17 to 18s, and hopefully they'll not poke out, but get at least close to flush fitment on this, because this is just sad. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. For now, I'm going to just daily the car as I save up money to buy parts for it. It's not gonna be a huge priority right now since there aren't any drift tracks around me. There's literally a drag strip and like 2 dirt tracks, which I'm not taking that on. I'm still gonna be doing DIY projects on it, like DIY body parts and all that, because I'm cheap and it's fun to learn how to do that. Alright, so I'm gonna end the video here. Not entirely sure how I'm gonna go about this build, if it's gonna be more of like a stance drift build. It's definitely gonna be a drift build, don't get me wrong. It's just which style I'm gonna go with. I'm really leaning towards more of a stance build. I'm not gonna put a lot of negative camber on it. I'm gonna put a slight bit because, you know, it's helpful for drifting. A lot of my friends told me to go sleeper. It's way too boring of a car for me to do that. It's a perfect sleeper. This is too boring of a car for me. Let me know what you guys would do to the car in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.